Ran into you at the drugstore, you were picking up your prescription. It's funny cause I got addicted.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for breakfast this morning, I decided to make some bacon in the oven. I just cooked this at 400 degrees on a baking sheet, and then I cooked it for about 20 minutes until it just got nice and crispy. With my bacon, I also decided to make some eggs. So I just have a little butter here in the pan that I've melted, and then I went ahead and cooked my eggs. 4 of them I decided this morning. Usually I do 4 to 6 eggs in the morning for breakfast. This morning, because I was going to have bacon, I decided to just do 4, and that seemed to fill me up really well. So as you can see, this is what I had for breakfast, and it was super delicious.
'Cause seeing you means calling you means all over roof again, falling for you means sleepless nights.
For lunchtime, I went ahead and had some venison steak that was grilled on the barbecue. I also had some bratwurst, some deer liver, and then a pickle because I was in the mood for a pickle that day. And so this was a super yummy lunch. It was really simple because it was all leftovers. And then I also had some of my sparkling carbonated water with it. I really like this every now and then. Normally I just drink normal water out of the tap, but once in a while I do like to have the sparkling water.
Talk, but it's a big deal to me. I get in my feelings too fast. Then I'm
So it wasn't quite dinner yet, but I did want a snack, so I went ahead and had a little leftover bratwurst. I just had one of them, and this kind of held me over before dinner was done. So for dinner, this was actually a really delicious dinner that I had. I went ahead and melted a bunch of butter in the pan because I was gonna saute some shrimp that was on sale this week. So I just went ahead and melted. It was probably about 5 tablespoons of butter, I want to say, because it was over half a stick of butter. And so I went ahead and melted that in the pan. And then I rinsed off the shrimp that I was going to use in a colander, and I chopped up some garlic. So you will see here me putting this chopped up garlic in the butter, and it just really flavored the butter well, and it paired super delicious with the shrimp. And like I said, this is super easy. It makes for a really quick, delicious dinner. And I just let that butter and garlic cook for a few minutes before I put the shrimp in, because that way it just really flavors the dish well. And I went ahead and added that whole bag of shrimp, and I added a little bit of black pepper, and that's really all that I put in it. Me and my husband ate all of this shrimp, and it was so good. And like I said, it's a really delicious meal to make on a weekday, and you really don't have to put a lot of effort for it. So I just brought it to a boil, and so that was pretty much done there. And then I went ahead and paired my shrimp with this kippered herring. It was smoked kippered herring, and all it has is water and salt in it as well, but it's just super delicious because it is smoked. So that was my dinner. I did have a little bit of broccoli on the side because I was in the mood for it. And I did have 2 tins of that kippered herring. I also had some more sparkling water. And like I said, I had half the bag of that shrimp. So this was super yummy and really filling and delicious. So I did get a little hungry later that night. We did end up staying late up this night, and so I did want a snack, and so I just had some pork rinds with some salsa. And usually I'll just have pork rinds in, like, dip it in sour cream, or I'll have cheese with it. But because I'm trying to move a little bit more away from cheese and dairy right now, I mean, I did use butter today in my dishes, but that's really all that I've been using. So yeah, it was super good, and I just had a little salsa on top of my pork rinds. So this was just a quick clip it to show you guys what I'm currently eating now that I'm about 28 weeks pregnant. As you can see, there are some vegetables with my meat that I'm eating. It's definitely a meat dominant diet, but I wouldn't consider it 100% carnivore right now. And if you look back at my past video when I was talking, I think it was my 20-week pregnancy video, I decided to add a few vegetables into my diet just because I felt like I needed to switch things up. I wasn't consuming as many calories as I probably should. And honestly, as soon as I've been starting to add in a few more vegetables during this pregnancy, I have seen improvement in my hair, skin, and nails. It's not something that I plan to do long term, but for right now, it's working for me. I definitely feel my best when I am eating just meat. And so I do want to do a future video on this and just kind of let you guys know exactly how I am feeling and what my plans are as far as continuing the carnivore diet. And then also I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the carnivore diet and I guess people's ideas, opinions on it, as well as like, is it okay to add vegetables? Is it okay to just, you know, have some vegetation here and there? Is it okay to have seasonings? And just things like that. So just kind of giving you guys different perspective on the carnivore diet, and we can just have a really good conversation about it. But that's in a future video, and I just really appreciate you watching this one today. Thank you so much for just giving me support by watching my videos. If you enjoyed this one today and if you'd like to see more Day of Eatings, please hit the thumbs up button down below because that really helps my videos for more people to see them. And then if you haven't already, please subscribe because I do post new videos every Wednesday, and so you want to be sure that you don't miss that. Alright guys, thank you so much, and I love you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful night and an amazing new year. Talk to you later.